Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, The Crafty Closet. So today I'm going to show you guys how to cut fabric using your Cricut machine. Now this is strictly for my Cricut Air Explorer folks, my Explorer Air people. If you have a maker, then you already know you can cut fabric on it. But if you have the Explorer, then I'm going to show you how to cut fabric. So for this project, the things I'm going to be using are some fabric swatches. Then you're going to need a fabric blade. Now this is a fabric blade right here. This is what it looks like. You're also going to need a special mat. That's right. You have to have a fabric mat. This is a fabric grip mat. I also have some heat and bond. I'm going to show you guys how to use it. You'll be able to put the fabric on here and cut it out. I'm going to show you how to use the heat and bond. Then I have a couple of pieces of vinyl and a shirt. We're going to make a cute little design. But the focus on this video is how to cut fabric on your Cricut Explorer Air 2, because that's the one I have. So y'all know what to do. Stick around. We're going to run this intro. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the image. Just a little 1-2 thing I threw together. Nothing really fancy. I just took the words dog mom, and that's what we're working with right now. This is going to be the t-shirt I'm creating. Y'all know I like to do a little extra razzle dazzle. So here's what we did. I did dog mom, so that's going to be my black heat transfer vinyl. But remember, our focus is on cutting the fabric. So that fabric I have is like a dog print fabric. It has little dog paws on it. So that's why I turned this to red so you can see it. So this is what we're going to use for the fabric. And then I had to, y'all know I'll do a little extra something. So I had to add a little dog collar on here. But I thought it was cute. It came out cool, right? I'm going to put this on a white shirt. So basically remember that our focus is on learning how to cut the fabric. That's really it. I just wanted to show you guys what we're going to be doing. Now I'm going to turn this will probably be like a red glitter. I have to see if I can find a piece of red glitter. I might have one around. So I'm going to make this red glitter. This is going to be my fabric, and of course this black is going to be my just my black my black vinyl. Simple, right? That's it. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to do this, and I'm going to show you what we're going to be using to go ahead and cut this. That's all you need to know. You don't have to, remember this is the fabric, you don't have to mirror it. We're just going to cut it as is. We're going to put it on that heat and bond. Now I forgot to tell you guys that you actually need a mini heat press, because you're going to have to adhere that fabric to the heat and bond. And this will be a good test, because this will see if you guys really watch the videos to know how I left something out in the beginning. And although I love y'all, I wasn't going to redo that first part where I told you the thing to do. That's why it's good to sometimes just watch the whole thing. So now let's go ahead and we're going to print this. This is my glitter. This is my fabric. And the dog and the mom is going to be just a regular heat transfer vinyl. I'm going to show you how we going to apply that fabric to the heat and bond, and then we're going to get this going. That will be the next part of this video, y'all. Let's go. Okay, so now that we have our fabric, I've already cut it out, but let me just show you what it looks like. This is the fabric. I told you guys it has like these little dog paws on it, so this is going to be that heart in the image I showed you. Now I cut this with scissors. Cutting it with a rotary blade will probably be better, only because it frayed a lot. I don't know if it's just because it was the material this fabric material I use, or I do think my suggestion would be to get a rotary blade when you're cutting. Second, I forgot to tell you guys that you do need a mini heat press or some type of heat source. You can actually use an iron for this if you don't have a mini heat press, because you have to bond your fabric to the heat and bond. Now what exactly is heat and bond? It comes on a paper. Let me give you a small strip. This side is sticky. Once you press it with your heat press, it's going to stick to your fabric, and that's what's going to bond it to your material. Now make sure you get the red heat and bond, the one that says ultra hold no sew. This is the one you need because this is for pressing it with a hot object. I originally bought the wrong one, and this is for this is for like sewing. So you could use this fabric with this type of heat and bond, but you would, after you put it on, you would sew it in. So this kind would be probably good for like patches and stuff. But for what we're doing, make sure you get the heat and bond, and it's the ultra hold, and it's the red pack. Remember, red is the one you want. Now I cut my fabric already, and I already have it laid out on the correct side. The correct side is going to be the one that looks kind of like a fishnet. And we're going to go ahead and press this on. Once we press this on, you're going to press it for about, it says 2 seconds. I have it on the lowest heat setting on my mini press, which is at 1. And here we go. So let's go ahead. We're going to press this on. And it says 2 seconds. I don't think it takes that long for this to, adhere. Because that's really all you want. You just want it to adhere to your the heat and bond. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up. Let's put it up to 3. I put it to 1. I don't know why. Oh, and you also need a press mat. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that too. You need a heat mat. You need a heat press mat. So let's just go ahead, and it's like a sticky kind of, like a gluish kind of film on the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and press this because my image is kind of big. That's why it's taking a little longer. So we're going to go ahead and press, press, press. Now I shifted this a little bit. It moved a little bit, but that's fine. I'm still going to make sure I position it on my mat correctly. So we're going to just go ahead and press. You just want to make sure it's bonded nicely and move it around. Now the package says it takes 2 seconds. Maybe if you have a hard flap, a wide press, you hold it for 2 seconds and that's good. But I'm using a mini press because I think it'll be easier for you guys and for me too, because we're just getting started with this, just so we know what we're doing. And now here we go. All right, so this is good, right? I can see that it's nice, fully formed and fully pressed on my bonding agent. I'm going to cut this off. We're going to let this cool. Once it's cool, we're going to go ahead and put this on our fabric mat, cut it, and then let's see what we get with this fabric cut by our Cricut. As always, I appreciate you for watching. Make sure to stick around to the end. We're going to put the whole thing together and see if it gives everything it's supposed to. This is the Crafty Closet. I want you all to be well, my friends. And don't forget to stick around to the end. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow the channel, all that good stuff. See y'all.